YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Neil Goodfella Neil, coming through with another sneaker pickup, man. This one right here is basically from eBay, and me, man, as far as my sneaker pickups for this year, just a quick little forecast. The turbo green Jordan 1s. As far as like sneakers that I want, that I can think of off the top of my head, like hype stuff really right now. That's what I want. And infrared Jordan 6. I struck out on the turbo green Jordan 1s. I'm gonna just tell y'all that right now. And the bread 4s. But with me, I feel like the Jordan 6 black infrared is basically I just feel like that sneaker is gonna like restock again and again and again, and the price is gonna come down on them for StockX and all that stuff. So like now it's the little hype, you know, because it's the release week or whatever. But I think people gonna eventually yeah, it's gonna be a people top 10 sneakers of the year, most no doubt. And it's definitely a clean kick. But since I already got the 2014 pair, I can actually just wait. So I'm gonna just wait until I get a steal deal on it. I don't care if I get them pre-owned, but slightly, you know, but damn near like new. So like I'm not really too pressed for the release all like that. So yeah, I want them. They do look good. They look like the Knight Rider car. But yeah, so that's just an FYI as far as kicks I can think of right now. And of course the bread 11, you know, I want that. So and even though I already got the 2012 pair, I got that last year, but still, I still take the higher cut patent leather. So anyway, getting off into this video, I got another pickup, and this is what it's going to be more of this year. You know, I just feel like, again, those popular sneakers like that, just like the Black Cement 3, they gonna restock, and then eventually so many people gonna try to resell them that, like, what, at worst you probably pay $20 or $30 more than what you would off StockX. I mean, you know, than regular retail when you get it off StockX, so it's like gonna be pointless. So with me though, personally, I say all that to say this: I'm gonna be going back into the archives, like I did with my Nike Air Huarache 94 joints that I showed you guys. Well, no, the Nike Huarache Light. So it's still kicks I want that came out in the past that I still want now. So, you know, long story short, I'm gonna be going into the archives and getting more. And I do want the 720, the Nike Air Max 720s as well. So again, I know they're gonna do that one just like the 270, the Nike Air 270. Like, it's no point of copping that stuff on release day anymore, because it's like, you know what, you miss out on what, a limited colorway. But they're gonna flood the market probably like this year with like all kinds of crazy colorways, like, you know. So it's like, it's to the point where it's not even special anymore, all like that. But I mean, you know, so if they just gonna GR the sneaker to death anyway, why not just wait until they come out with like maybe a even better color or something like that, or just until it's like $100 or something. Like, there's no point in even buying it. But I know Air Max Day coming up, so it's like, you know, it's like that premium price on it. Everybody want to have a new Air Max and all that stuff, so that's why the price probably still up. But I guarantee, watch, it's gonna do just like the 270s did, and the price gonna come down. You're gonna probably find them for like $130, $120, maybe $100, maybe even $80. So yeah, this is the Nike Air Max 2 CB94. This is one of the pivotal Nikes that Barkley's rather that everybody know. As soon as you think about Barkley, think about these sneakers. This is probably Charles Barkley's best sneaker. Even people that don't even collect Barkleys or whatever, they still got this sneaker. You know what I mean? So like me, I like Barkley sneakers a little bit more than the regular consumer or whatever, or the average sneaker guy. But for the most part, you reference a Barkley sneaker, most people will pick this up. Or these always mostly sell out for the most part. They linger a little bit, but then they sell out. I remember that a few years ago they actually had a few colorways in this, and they actually even had a low top, like a white and maroon, and an orange and gray, and a black and gold. And as far as like a recent release that I can think about, they dropped the OG colorway with the white leather and like the Concord like blue and stuff like that. Those look fly too. But this has always been on my hit list as far as sneakers to pick up. You know, this is just one of them ones that you have to have in the, if you a Nike basketball fan especially, you know, it's not even just about being a Barkley fan, but just Nike basketball in general, because this sneaker actually is like, you know, when it's definitely a standout model. Number one, you got the elastic bands right here. You got more like that straight jacket kind of like feel. This is actually the one. This this particular model actually got off eBay, and I cleaned them up too because they was kind of like trashed a little bit, but they wasn't too done though. You know, I got these for like $70, not too bad. They still have grip at the bottom. Now these sneakers are actually turning 10 years. They are 10 years old this year. This is the 2009 retro. Now, originally, this one actually came out, this model, I think it came out in like 94 originally, 94, 95-ish? 93 at the earliest, but I think 94 if I'm not mistaken. And they retroed these at least a good 3 more times. 09 I know for sure, 2015, and I think in between 2015 they might have retroed it. Also too, they might have retroed it again like in the mid 2000s. So like this sneaker has a release time of maybe like every 5 to 7 years or something like that. Again, this is the 2007 version, the 2009 version, and the bubble wasn't foggy, but when I got them, the person that had these before me actually had some tape at the bottom. So I don't know if they use that to stop oxidation or something like that. I'm gonna have to hit them up and ask them. But yeah, these are definitely fly in flames. So again, elastic bands coming through. You just can't get too, you know, you can't get more classic than this, man. I mean, this, and then you got the I wanted to call it the damn Spawn face, but it's not even like that. Then you still have like the Nike Air bubble at the bottom. If I'm not mistaken, this might be the 270 blow mold technology Air Max bubble at the bottom. They also got a pair that was actually blacked out that came out. You know how Nike slightly changed stuff, but I think this one actually stays true to the OG and actually has the white Nike Air on the back. Now I didn't know that. You know what I mean? I didn't know that this sneaker dropped that many times, but I know they dropped in 2015. I didn't know what year because obviously the person that was selling these didn't say what year they was. They was just trying to get rid of them. But I thought these was gonna be the 2015 because, you know, I'm thinking like most people probably just killed these already. But as far as like comfort and stuff, comfort wise with these, it's a little bit more comfortable than your average basketball sneaker though. You know, not too, you know, this technology over 20 years old. I'm gonna just say that. And like you could definitely feel the air bubble, the air pocket in the back when you are in this. You also do got the like that Concord purple light color with the inner sock liner called the booty on the inside. That neoprene going up the sneaker through the tongue, and then you still got like that soft powdery like nubuck. As far as the leather quality on here, nothing to write home about, just typical Nike GR quality leather. But if they ever did do this in like a premium kind of like feel, this would definitely be worth it though. It'll be a nice touch. I don't know how much longer these gonna last though. You know, it's all about how you take care of your sneakers. But as far as this, I'm not too much worried about this fogging up because I got years of wanting to wear this sneaker. I've been wanting this sneaker since I was like in like college. But you know, when it's that dried up moment in sneakers, and you know you want to reach back into the archives, you start looking at kicks, and it's like, damn, I wanted those, I wanted that. And then you finally see them, you see them for a deal, you win the auction, and they're yours. So, not too much more to say outside of that. If I'm not mistaken, before I head up out of here, these little dots on here, I think they might be 3M too. I know my light kind of hitting them a little bit. So, as far as like the overall feel from this, you get that nice lockdown feel as far as the elastic bands go, something that was introduced in like 94 or 95ish with the Jordan 10 with the elastic bands. You also got the Chris Webber joints, the Nike Air Max Sensations that also had the elastic bands. You know, that technology going around at that time. And they also too, like the Nike Air Max Sensations, aka the Chris Webber joints, they also had this kind of like lace loop right here. These sneakers still these shoelaces, excuse me, are still the same OG one, so I didn't swap them or anything like that. Y'all know I'm infamous for, y'all know I get my swap on as far as these laces go. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie though, man. Like, these are like the best Barkleys. I'm not contesting that. The other Barkleys, I still gotta get the other Barkleys that's actually these but black. And these are the Gorilla joints, the Godzilla joints, because it got the like the Godzilla teeth. You know, that whole campaign when Barkley was taking on Godzilla. And another thing too, before I get up out of here, the Chuck Posit, you know, that Barkley that was a posit, like based after a phone posit, but they called it the Chuck Posit, actually gets its teeth from this particular model. And yeah, man, I should bring those out. That's another forgotten sneaker. I probably should do a part 2 of forgotten sneaker, but because I got the Gorilla joint and they got the teeth at the bottom like this, and then you know it has that whole foam posit upper, but a lot of that sneaker was based after this one because it got the air bubble in the back just like this one. And you know, it's good that they did it that way, even though those wasn't like a crazy big seller. I just feel like they went the right route as far as picking that Barkley model, because to really just like put it on steroids, mix some foam posit features in it, picking this particular model to use that to make that kind of sneaker, because everybody liked this kind of model, at least when they were deep off into Nike basketball. This is probably the best selling kind of Barkley, especially in this colorway. Again, they don't last too long as far as like being on shelves, all like that. But if they drop today, if they dropped in 2019, I think they'd sit a little bit longer, because the wave is the dash shoe wave, kind of like the runner a little bit, but then it got to be like a collab. Now, if these were limited and they dropped them in 2019, then these would just fly off shelves easily. But ain't nobody thinking about these shoes, man, unless you're into sneakers. So, of course, with that Nike Air Max 2, this is not the first time we've seen this. This is already on a few more Nike trainers from the past. And of course, you got the simple stuff like the pull tab, and I forgot, I want to say something else though too before I head up out of here. I don't know, man. I might do it on foot with this. I don't know, man. I haven't really been meshing them in my videos lately as far as on foots, you know, because the weather been kind of iffy. You know, like now it's okay, but you know, by the time I get ready to do it on foot, it might be a damn blizzard again. But that's enough of me though, man. Tell me what y'all guys think though in the comments. Do y'all actually have this sneaker? Do y'all actually go back in the archives and go and cop sneakers? And you know, it's best, me personally, I like doing that because ain't nobody thinking about them, and the only people that's actually thinking about them is the people that's really into them. So you know, like for example, like the Jordan 4 Raptor. If you trying to get the Jordan 4 Raptor now, I feel like it's a person that just naturally just want the sneaker versus being the hype sneaker of the week or the hype sneaker of the past 6 months or 3 months or wherever. But you know, it is what it is. I know nobody ain't looking for these, man. Even if the 2015 version, like the person that's looking for these is probably somebody that's into these sneakers particularly. So that's my time for right now. Rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Nail Goodfella Nail, coming through with the Nike Air Max 2 CB94. Peace.